Well, that game sure was uneventful. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Videocast, and today we're going to be recapping the first game of doubleheader as the Philadelphia Phillies lost 5-2 to the Atlanta Braves. As they dropped the first game of the doubleheader, we'll talk about the second game of the doubleheader next video. But right now we're going to be just talking strictly about the first game of the doubleheader as Vince Velasquez took the mound. Didn't do terrible, was just okay. He didn't get the loss in this one. The loss did go to Guerrero, but all in all, boring game. 5-2, you lose. I mean, didn't get really anything out of your big guys. Harper, I believe, 0 for 3 in this one. Not much out of him. Pretty just uneventful day out of him. Hoskins goes 0 for 2 in this one with 2 walks. It's just that's just what he's doing now. But pretty uneventful. Just McCutchen got the sacrifice fly. Neil Walker also scored a run in this one. But all in all, JT wasn't really. Obviously, JT didn't play this first game. So you got Andrew Knapp back there, and obviously JT did get a pinch hit appearance, but didn't get a hit. But JT still swinging a good bat. Didn't do so well today in both games. We'll talk about how he did in the second game next video. But yeah, guys, not much energy in this game. I mean, just flat out boring. I missed a lot of the game. Obviously, I was at work. For some reason, we wore the baby blue jerseys both games today. Which I'm really just confused about. I don't get that at all. But whatever, I'm wearing them because the Phillies did them. I'm wearing them because the Phillies wore them. But I don't really understand why we did. But anyway, that's not my decision. You get Andrew McCutchen. Comes in, pinch hits, goes 1 for 2, gets 2 plate appearances. We'll talk a little bit about that later. Let's take a look at the scoring summary. Bottom of third inning, Andrew McCutchen grounds out. At the third base, and Neil Walker was able to come around and score it, and the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. Then we got top 5, Ronald Acuna Jr. Homers on a fly ball to left field. That is his second home run of the season, and the Braves now 2-run home run. The Braves now take a 2-1 lead. Then we got Adam Duvall, top 5, and this was somewhat of a backbreaker. Adam Duvall doubles to left field, 3-run double. Bases clearing double. Dansby Swanson, Freddie Freeman, and Marcell Ozuna all come around to score, and the Braves now take a 5-1 lead. Then we jump ahead. Bottom 5, Andrew McCutchen hits a sacrifice fly to center field. The speedy Roman Quinn comes around to score, and it is now a 5-2 ball game. That's your ball game ends. 5-2 your final score. The Phillies lose. 5-2. I mean, it's just. There wasn't much to talk about in this one. Nothing really exciting happened. A lot of the 2 runs that we did score were not like line drive, RBI single. It was sac fly, RBI ground out, and Andrew McCutchen drove in both of those runs today. So the first game. So Andrew McCutchen drove in the only runs for the Phillies all today. We'll talk about that later. But you come out pretty disappointing game 1. Vince Velasquez, obviously not that great in this one. Goes 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Not terrible. He just can't go deep, man. He just can't, and that's why I think he's more of a bullpen guy. Adam Hazley 0 for 1. Andrew McCutchen 1 for 2, 2 RBIs. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 2, 2 walks. I made a stat about this. Listen to this. This is prior to his this is prior to him playing. He only was 0 for 1 when this stat was. I know he went 0 for 2, but this does not. So this is in game 1. So this stat, obviously, it's slightly higher now, but it's still not great. He has batted 173 since July 7th, 2019. I did the research today. I said, I was wondering. I was thinking to myself. I said, how bad has Rhys Hoskins played? Has batted. I mean, he's batted so poorly. His slugging percentage is terrible. I know his on-base percentage is through the roof. But look at like these other players. Like they have a higher on-base percentage. They're hitting it for a higher average. They're driving in runs. They're having a high slugging percentage. You can't just go out and draw these walks and still think you're gonna have your big league job. And Alex Carr said, "Well, imagine thinking that walking is bad." I like Alex Carr, but I disagree with him on that. Like I never said walking is bad. Like You have to do your job. You can't shy away from the other things. You have to you have to drive in runs. You have to get extra base hits. Your slugging percentage has to be higher. It's not just all about the walks. It's not all about the on base percentage. You know what I'm saying? It's just part of it. It's just part of it. So like I don't agree with that. I disagree with him on that. And unfortunately, some of the walks have been a bad thing for him because they've got hell. I think they've been part of the reason why he's stuck in a bit of a rut. So, I'm not saying that it's bad that he's walking, but in some ways, I think it is. I think it could be hurting his mindset because I just think he's getting too patient, overly patient. Bryce Harper 0 for 3, one walk, one strikeout. Not much out of him in the first game. Didi Gregorius 0 for 3, Gene Segura 0 for 2, Jay Bruce 0 for 3. A lot of 0-fers. Neil Walker 1 for 2, 1-run score. One walk obviously. Roman Quinn 1 for 3, 1-run scored, 1 strikeout, and we got Andrew Knapp going 0 for 1 with 1 strikeout, and obviously J.T. Muto going 0 for 1 as well. So not much out of the Phils in the box score. As I said, Vince Velasquez 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Not terrible. A little bit better than his first start, but still not deep enough. 4 innings, not deep enough. Guerra, terrible. He gets the loss in this one. The third inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Just not good, man. That guy, he's just not the answer. His 11.25 ERA. We have the worst bullpen in baseball. One of the worst. I mean, our bullpen's terrible. It's literally pathetic, man. Our bullpen is absolute garbage. It's terrible. Adam Morgan, a third inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. I've been real disappointed in Adam Morgan. He's a guy that I was very, very high on. He has been terrible this year. Gotten off to a horrible start. Not doing his job. Not been real impressed with him. He needs to really just get better, man. He needs to clean it up. He's a nice lefty. But he hasn't really showed much this year so far. He's been really just struggling. Russo, 1 1/3. 1 walk, and we got Irvin, an inning, 2 hits, and that's it. So the Phillies lose 5-2 to the Atlanta Braves, lose the first game of doubleheader. Not much, obviously, 7-inning game. Just all in all, just a poor performance. Just piss poor performance, man. That's all it is. So obviously King Callis sung the national anthem before the game, which was cool. That was kind of nice, but obviously no fans are allowed in the game. Let me just say this, that the air horns were kind of funny at first, but now they're kind of getting to be kind of annoying. I kind of thought it was funny at first, and now it's just kind of like a joke that like it's almost like someone makes a joke that's really funny, and then like they just keep saying it over and over, and it's just not funny anymore. That's how I feel about the air horns. Like that's kind of cool at first. Now it's just kind of getting obnoxious. But I understand that fans are just trying to have fun. But yeah, I wasn't really real impressed with that. But I just think they're just kind of getting annoying now. But the Braves are really, really swinging good today. Ronald Acuna Jr. Just totally just lighting it up. He's just a really good baseball player. That's all there is to it. Freddie Freeman continues to kill us. That guy just murders us. Adam Duvall doing his job with bases loaded, have bases cleared and double. You got to give credit to the Braves. They're a very, very good baseball team. Obviously, their offense was shut down last night by Jake Arrieta, who's pitched 6 scoreless innings. And obviously, they come out today wanting to score some runs, and they did. 5 runs, lose 5-2 to the Atlanta Braves, man. That's all there is to it. Unfortunately, the Mets won today against the Miami Marlins, which they're not hard to beat. Obviously, we struggle to beat them, but any other team shouldn't have any hard time beating them. The Orioles and Nationals game is going to be resumed. Obviously, it was not postponed, but it was obviously paused and suspended is the right word for that. 5-2 Orioles leading that top of the 6th. So the Nationals are going to get swept out by the Orioles if they lose that game. That's kind of pathetic. Orioles 7-7 on the year. The Mets defeat the Marlins 4-2. Big deal. That's what 4-2. Big deal. That's my response to that. Okay, Jacob deGrom is on the mound. Cool. No one cares. I mean, the Mets are still a bad baseball team. I don't care if they're 2 under 500. We're 2 under 500. We're a better team than the New York Mets. I know that. The Yankees are struggling now. 10-6. They were 8-1 at one point. Now 10-6 now. So they've been cooling off a little bit. So that's pretty much your Major League Notebook. Speaking of Major League Notebook, Greg Murphy. I talked about this. Greg Murphy. leaving. Gets relieved of his duties. He's going to be laid off from NBC Sports Philadelphia. One of the many reporters. That makes me sad. I like Greg Murphy, nice guy, and I'm sad that he's going to be laid off. I like him. I think he's a nice guy. I know he messed up that Harper home run in Cleveland last year. Remember that? And he said that ties the pot or puts the Phillies up. Oh no, it ties it up. Or no, I know that. I know he made a few mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I mean, he was. I liked him. I thought he was a really nice guy. I thought he did a good job with the Major League Notebook. So I was really impressed with him. You know, I'm sad that he's going to be leaving. Yeah, I'm going to miss you, Greg Murphy, if you're watching this video. All right, man. So. Second game, Spencer Howard took a mound, so we're going to be talking about that game next video. That's a whole nother story. So I'm going to get a little bit more, a little bit more rant next video. So get ready for that. So I'm obviously, you all know what happened in the next game. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn notification bells. It's really important you guys do. Please call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshotstove@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next game, second game, a doubleheader. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to click stop recording and record again, man, so we'll talk about the second game. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.